The world of fame is a double-edged sword, a tantalizing promise of adoration balanced precariously on the brink of scrutiny. For Kim Taehyung, better known as V of the global phenomenon BTS, the spotlight has always been a place of worship and critique. Yet, in recent weeks, it has turned into a storm, where whispers of an alleged affair have swelled into headlines that dominate both tabloids and the internet. This is the story of a man caught between two worlds, the adulation of millions and the demands of a private life. It is a story of intrigue, betrayal, and the insatiable hunger for the truth. It began, as many scandals do, with a rumor. A blurry photograph circulated online, depicting Taehyung in what appeared to be an intimate moment with an unidentified woman. The image lacked context, its authenticity unverified, but it was enough to ignite the flames of speculation. And the digital age, news moves at the speed of a tap, and this was no exception. Fans and detractors alike dissected the image, seeking clues in the angle of a hand or the tilt of a head. Was it a mere coincidence, or was there something more? Within hours, hashtags trended worldwide. Hashtag Protect Taehyung stood shoulder to shoulder with hashtag Expose the Truth, creating a battleground between loyalty and skepticism. The woman in the photograph was soon identified, or rather, misidentified, multiple times, each guess bringing new waves of chaos to her life. As the story gained momentum, it attracted the attention of mainstream media. News anchors debated the ethics of reporting unsubstantiated claims, while gossip outlets reveled in the drama. Every detail of Taehyung's life was scrutinized, from his past interviews to his cryptic posts on social media. Taehyung's agency, HYB, released a carefully worded statement denying the allegations and threatening legal action against those spreading false information. But for many, the statement was too late or too ambiguous to quell the storm. Meanwhile, Taehyung remained silent, his usual online presence reduced to an eerie stillness. Fans speculated about his emotional state, their concern for his well-being mingling with their frustration at his silence. Amid the frenzy, the woman at the center of the controversy came forward. In a tearful interview, she denied any romantic involvement with Taehyung, describing the toll the scandal had taken on her life. "I don't even know him personally," she insisted. Her words painted a grim picture of the collateral damage caused by the rumor mill. Anonymous threats, invasive questions from journalists, and the loss of her job were just a few of the repercussions she endured. Taehyung's friends and colleagues also found themselves under scrutiny. Anyone who had ever been photographed with him became a suspect in the eyes of the public, their lives dissected for clues that might support or debunk the allegations. Weeks into the scandal, Taehyung finally broke his silence. In a heartfelt post on Weverse, he addressed his fans directly. "I've always shared my happiness with you, but today, I need to share my pain. The things being said about me are not true, but the damage they've caused is very real. I ask for your understanding and your kindness, not just for me, but for everyone who has been hurt by this." The post was a turning point, both for Taehyung and for the narrative. His vulnerability resonated with many, shifting the conversation from speculation to empathy. The hashtag #WeLoveYouTaehyung began trending, a testament to the unwavering support of his fans. But even as the tide turned, questions lingered. How had such a baseless rumor gained so much traction? And what did it say about the culture of celebrity that allowed such a scandal to thrive? As the dust settled, the scandal left behind a trail of lessons and unanswered questions. For Taehyung, it was a stark reminder of the fragility of privacy in a world that demands constant visibility. For his fans, it was a test of their loyalty and their ability to discern truth from fiction. The media, too, faced its own reckoning. Critics called for greater accountability in the reporting of celebrity gossip, while advocates for mental health highlighted the toll that such scandals take on those involved. In the end, the Team Affair scandal was more than a story about a man and a rumor. It was a mirror reflecting the complexities of fame, the power of social media, and the human desire for connection, even at the cost of someone else's pain. The spotlight may move on, but its shadows linger. For Kim Taehyung, the road ahead is one of resilience and reinvention. And for the rest of us, it is a reminder to tread carefully in a world where whispers can become storms. Scandals rarely exist in isolation. They feed on the culture that surrounds them, on the collective hunger for drama and the voyeuristic thrill of peering into someone else's life. The Taehyung affair scandal was no exception, its roots intertwined with the complexities of K-pop fandom and the broader phenomenon of celebrity obsession. For years, BTS has been more than just a band. They are a global movement, a symbol of hope and resilience for millions. Their fans, known as ARMY, are fiercely protective of their idols, often going to great lengths to defend them from criticism. Yet, this same devotion can sometimes veer into dangerous territory. The intensity of the ARMY's love for Taehyung made him both a revered figure and a vulnerable target. In their quest to protect him, some fans inadvertently fueled the scandal, dissecting every detail of his life in an effort to prove or disprove the rumors. It was a paradox, a love so strong it risked becoming invasive. Meanwhile, the media played its own role in perpetuating the drama. In the competitive world of entertainment journalism, scandals are a currency, and Taehyung's name was a gold mine. Headlines were crafted to maximize clicks, often at the expense of accuracy or sensitivity. This cycle of speculation and sensationalism wasn't new, but its impact was magnified in the case of Taehyung, whose global popularity ensured that the story reached every corner of the internet. Behind the scenes, Taehyung was fighting a battle that few could see. The cheerful, confident persona he projected on stage was at odds with the emotional turmoil he experienced in private. Close friends and confidants described him as deeply introspective, a man who carried the weight of his responsibilities with quiet dignity. But even the strongest individuals have their breaking points, and the relentless scrutiny took its toll. In a rare interview, one of Taehyung's childhood friends offered insight into his state of mind during the scandal. "He's always been a private person," the friend said. "He values his relationships and his peace of mind." This whole situation was like a nightmare for him, because it felt like his entire life was being put on trial. Taehyung's decision to stay silent for so long was a calculated one. He knew that anything he said could be twisted, that even a heartfelt denial might be dismissed as insincere. It was a no-win situation, and so he chose to endure the storm in silence. But silence, too, has its consequences. For some fans, his lack of response was a source of frustration. For others, it was a rallying cry, a reason to defend him even more fiercely.